Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast that explores the wonders of our planet and the creatures that inhabit it. I'm your host, David, and I'm delighted to have you join me on this journey into the natural world. Today, we're going to talk about a story that's both fascinating and alarming. It's about two moth species, known as megapests, that are threatening global food security. The cotton bollworm and the corn earworm are not just any ordinary moths, they're highly destructive pests that can cause billions of dollars in damage to crops. Imagine a scenario where these moths, which are native to different parts of the world, somehow manage to interbreed and create a hybrid that's even more resilient and resistant to pesticides. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, unfortunately, it's not. Researchers have discovered that this is exactly what's happening in Brazil, where the cotton bollworm was introduced just a few years ago. The consequences are dire. The hybrid moths are developing resistance to genetically modified crops, such as Bt soya, which is widely used to feed both people and animals. If yields fall due to pest resistance, it could lead to food price increases, deforestation, and even more greenhouse gas emissions. It's a vicious cycle that we need to break. But how did this happen? The story begins with the introduction of the cotton bollworm to Brazil in 2013. At first, it wasn't a major problem for farmers growing soya, but then the moth started to thrive on the crop. To combat this, farmers turned to genetically modified Bt soya, which produces a protein toxic to most insects. However, as we've seen time and time again in nature, these pests are incredibly adaptable. They've managed to evolve resistance to the Bt toxin, and now they're spreading it to other moths through hybridization. It's a remarkable example of how quickly species can adapt to changing environments and exploit new opportunities. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll explore the implications for global food security and the potential solutions that scientists are working on. But for now, let's just take a moment to appreciate the complexity and resilience of these tiny creatures. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. Today, we're taking a step into the world of film and nature as we explore the inspiring story of actress Claire Foy and her latest project, H is for Hawk. Based on the memoir by Helen Macdonald, this film takes us on a journey of grief, healing, and self-discovery, all set against the backdrop of the natural world. As we walk through the themes of this movie, we're reminded that nature has a way of comforting us in our darkest moments. For Helen Macdonald, the loss of her father sparked a deep sense of grief, but it also led her to embark on a journey of falconry and ultimately to find solace in the wild. Claire Foy, who plays Helen in the film, has spoken about the importance of exploring the human experience through storytelling. In a recent interview, she shared her thoughts on the project, saying that it's not just about the outcome, but about the experience of making it. This sense of curiosity and wonder is something that we can all relate to as we navigate our own journeys through life. As we reflect on the film and its themes, we're also reminded of the importance of female voices in storytelling. Claire Foy has spoken about the need for more female writers, directors, and producers in the industry, and how this shift is helping to bring new perspectives and ideas to the forefront. As we continue on our own nature walk, we're invited to consider the ways in which we find comfort and solace in the natural world. Whether it's through hiking, birdwatching, or simply spending time in our own backyards, nature has a way of healing us and helping us to find our way. In the face of grief and uncertainty, Claire Foy's message to Helen Macdonald is one of hope and reassurance. She reminds us that we're not alone and that the universe is holding us, even in our darkest moments. As we walk forward, we can carry this sense of comfort and peace with us, knowing that nature is always there to guide us. Welcome back to Nature Walk, where we explore the wonders of the natural world and the latest discoveries in science. As we conclude today's journey, let's delve into a fascinating topic that has been gaining attention in recent years: epigenetics. This field of study has been revolutionizing our understanding of how genes are expressed and how environmental factors can influence the evolutionary process. Imagine a world where your genetic code is not set in stone, but rather it's a dynamic blueprint that can be influenced by your surroundings. Epigenetics is making this concept a reality, revealing the hidden power of molecules that interact with DNA or RNA to shape the activity of genes. This means that two cells with identical genomes can look and behave very differently depending on their epigenetic markers. One of the most significant implications of epigenetics is its potential to influence evolution. In a study on yeast, researchers found that when exposed to a toxic chemical, some cells develop genetic mutations that reinforce the silencing of a vulnerable gene. This shows that epigenetic modifications can lead to genetic changes, effectively driving evolution. However, not all scientists are convinced that epigenetics plays a significant role in shaping the evolutionary process, particularly in mammals. Some argue that environmental factors, such as drought and famine, may not have a direct impact on the mammalian genome. Others point out that epigenetic markers can be removed early in embryo development, limiting their potential to influence evolution. Despite these concerns, many experts believe that epigenetic inheritance is common across life's tree, from plants to animals. A growing body of research suggests that epigenetics affects evolution in various ways, including the regulation of gene expression and the adaptation to environmental stresses. As we continue to explore the intricacies of epigenetics, we may uncover new insights into the complex relationships between genes, environment, and evolution. This field has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of biology and ecology, and it's an exciting area of research that will likely continue to shape our understanding of the natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.